How's it going, folks? Brian Blessing, ATS.io. Thrilled to be coming to you from Las Vegas. How about an NFC South matchup that's usually pretty entertaining? And that will be New Orleans at Atlanta. Indoors, fast track. That's a pretty good starting point. New Orleans, either 3.5 or 3 minus 20. Total in the game is 47.5. New Orleans gets a very easy win over Denver, but playing a team that didn't have a quarterback. It was kind of a cupcake win. And they were efficient on offense. The guy that had the big day actually was Latavius Murray. Look for Kamara to step up to the plate and do something special this week. And Taysom Hill, week 3 now of this quarterback. I won't call it an experiment because Peyton thinks he's the heir apparent. And believe me, when they get in the red zone, they're very, very dangerous. They've got the running backs, or Hill can run it in himself. He's doing his best to get Michael Thomas more involved in the offense. But the passing game has suffered to a degree a little bit. But nonetheless, I think it's giving New Orleans a bit of an identity. They're more of a punch-you-in-the-mouth kind of team, and that transfers from offense to defense. But this is a team that's playing very good all year long. And don't forget last year when Breeze got hurt, Teddy Bridgewater went on a Tootsie Roll, and Taysom Hill's doing the same thing. Saints just very quietly going about their business. Now, they're taking on an Atlanta team. Talk about taking care of business. Since Raheem Morris took over this team, he's 4-2. This team likes this guy. They're playing for this guy. And Atlanta's really dangerous at this time of year because they got experience, for the most part, being out of it. Now, they're 4-7. Won't stick a fork in them just yet. They're going to have to, go nuts here. The final 5 games of the year, 4-1, they got a shot. But Atlanta plays really well when the heat's off and they're loose as a goose. And they took the Raiders to the woodshed. Now, that was a letdown spot for the Raiders. But the bus was running there. And you know what? Atlanta was more than willing to punch them in the mouth during the game. They forced 5 turnovers. Ryan was nothing outlandishly good. 22 of 39, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns. And this was an Atlanta team that smoked the Raiders without Julio Jones and Todd Gurley, who were both inactive for the game. The hope is they come back in this game. And I think you sit there and say the limitations, and maybe it's a mistake, limitations with New Orleans, with Hill at quarterback. There's just something about these two teams. A lot of games they play, it's who has it last, and it's a track meet. And this might be, and the Falcons defense is playing a lot better, but this might be the kind of game where Hill gets a little more going through the air. And honestly, I can see both quarterbacks maybe making a mistake or two and maybe give somebody else some instant points or a short field. So, Atlanta's a little intriguing. New Orleans, life is good. Atlanta, they're playing for Morris. Is the hook attractive? It very, very well might be. But I think when these two get together, Drew Brees or no Drew Brees, a total of 47.5 is a deflated total. I think you see points in this game. But it's always fun when these two get together.